Today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a Dutch day, but not just a Dutch day, but a Dutch cultural day. Why the Dutch don't say sorry. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
The Netherlands may be a small country, but the Dutch are known for many things.
Before I get into this video, this title is very clickbaity, and I'm hoping it is what it is. But if it is what it is, you don't say sorry? Dutch people don't say sorry? Is this literal? Is this? I'm just curious. Do you say sorry? Do you apologize? Where if you know you're in the wrong, if you know you've done something wrong, do you say sorry? Or is it a cultural thing that Dutch people don't say sorry? I don't know. Maybe it's just a title. Maybe it's not actually what it seems. But let's see. Let's watch this video.
Cheese, coffee shops, windmills, and being the tallest people in the world. But there's one thing they rarely do. Dutch people don't say sorry.
Nee. Nou, dat kan ik me niet herinneren hoor.
Dat is een hele tijd geleden.
If they say sorry, they don't really mean it.
Wow. So it is literal. Okay. Okay. You don't say sorry if they don't. Even if you do say sorry, you don't really mean it. Okay. You don't apologize. But what if you really hurt? Anyways, let's continue watching. Let's see.
Experts like Saskia Maarse say that there's a cultural reason for this.
Okay.
The Dutch are known as being direct, which means that the messages are quite precise and clear. Whereas in most other countries, the communication style is indirect, meaning that, well, to understand that you have to look to the underlying values, and in the British communication style there's much more politeness, diplomacy and tact, whereas in the Netherlands communication style, if you look at the underlying values, there's it's about transparency and openness and honesty.
Okay, I get that. I completely get that, and she's completely right in terms of British style. The style in this country is to avoid things. I hate it. I hate it. I'm culturally British, I am, and I understand it. It doesn't mean I like it. I don't like it. I would rather you be direct with me. So maybe I should live in the Netherlands. Maybe I should be living in Britain because I can't stand it. Here it's if you've never been to England, oh my God. As a Dutch person, we will wind you up. You'll be like, why are you not letting me know? It's like, why are you dancing around the subject? Let me know. Tell me. Like, it's indirect. Say you're working in a workplace, someone will come up to you and say, Sarah, you've done that wrong. You put that file in the wrong cabinet. It needs to go into 17B. No. I don't know why I just made up 17B, but yeah, just bear with me. No, instead, the office lady whose colleague called Sarah has put something in the wrong place, instead of going to her and telling her that, she will go to her boss and say, oh, Sarah's she's putting files in the wrong cabinet spaces. I thought you needed to know. A British person would rather tell, yeah, it's snaky. It's snaky. I don't like it. But anyways, back to this subject, back to Dutch people. I get that because, you know, British people do frustrate me. However, Dutch people not saying sorry, and her explanation is because you guys are direct and you're honest and you're open. That's good. But we all do things wrong. We all do things to hurt other people. Everyone's done it. Everyone's done something to mistreat or misplease someone, whether they meant it or not. So there always comes a time when apologies make sense. You need to say sorry for doing something wrong to someone else. So I'm intrigued as to why Dutch people don't feel the need to say sorry. This is very interesting to me. So I'm looking forward to this.
I asked people from other countries how they see this curious habit.
I was born in Indonesia.
I come from Maastricht.
I was born in Chicago, Illinois.
I come out from Syria.
I grew up mixed culture. There are two different sides because Indonesians are not direct at all, and we tend to talk around things, whereas the Dutch is really like, if you want to say something, say it to my face and be direct about it. Like, just get to the point what do you want?
Are we a little bit rude, maybe?
Kind of. But I think it's a culture.
The younger are very good on their bikes, always saying sorry. And then some people, the older generation of Dutch, aren't. They don't. No.
En als iemand iets vervelends zegt, hè, of in een gezelschap of wat dan ook, dan ga ik wel dat achterhalen. En dan weet ik ook de reden. Het kan een goede reden zijn, het kan ook niet zo goed zijn en dan zeg ik dat. Dus ja, ik ben wat dat betreft wel beleefd in die dingen, ja. Kan ik wel zeggen van mezelf.
This is actually a thing that we've been talking on the way here. How Dutch I can be with my directness, because sometimes under pressure I do tend to be very short.
No. You don't use words.
I like the directness, but let's disclaimer. I like the directness. It's funny because my partner sometimes says to me, like, "You're very direct." Like, because like I will, like, say if I went to a restaurant and I got some food and the food was terrible, I'm not gonna be like, the British way of dealing with that would be like, how was your food? Oh yeah, it was good, thanks. Rewind a minute ago. Oh, this food is terrible. Oh, I don't even like this. He's brought the wrong food. This is not what I ordered. Oh, I don't like this. And then they eat it. And then the server will ask that British person, how was your food? Oh, it was delicious. Oh, it was nice. But they don't mean it. Whereas I'm, as a Brit, but I'm not that. Like, server, how's your food? I'm like, I didn't like, this is not what I ordered. It was too salty. It was overcooked. It wasn't very nice. I'm quite disappointed. I'm very honest. Probably quite like a Dutch person, but like Brits don't. Brits like to dance around the subject, and yeah, I don't think that's a good way of being, because you mislead people. You make people think other things than you actually. Yeah, it's not good, basically.
Yeah, it's I'm sorry. Hey, there it is.
Of course, as with any trend, there are exceptions.
I have been dealing with Dutch 3 years. They often say sorry. I think she's more the one who says it.
Okay.
Yeah, she says it and she means it.
Generally, they will say sorry, but only if they mean it. In the British communication style, sorry is a good word to use in order to be more diplomatic or polite. While we should say, well, you only say sorry if you're really sorry.
Absolutely. So another thing, I'm from the north of England. And in the north of England, we're even more polite. You think it's bad in like places like the capital, like London. You come to the north of England, we are very polite. So much so, just to try and explain this to you. Say if you're walking on a street and you pass somebody, and by accident, you both... I can't do it because I ain't got another shoulder, but you hit each other's shoulders. Whereas maybe in the Netherlands, you would just kind of maybe look and just carry on, or you might not say something. Let me know in the comment section what would happen in that instance. Or what you might do is the person that hits your shoulder, the person that's at fault, may say sorry, right? Maybe that happens in the Netherlands. In the UK, and specifically in the north of England where I'm from, you will both say sorry. Makes no sense, does it? Let me say that again. You will both say sorry. Say that someone was running down the street and they were swinging their arms and by accident they hit you in the face. You both will say sorry. I know you're looking at me like, what are you talking about? No, I'm being genuinely... it's like, sorry, oh, sorry, sorry, oh, sorry, oh, sorry, sorry, oh, sorry. It's that. I kid you not. That's what it's like in Britain. It's like an automatic response to say sorry, even if you're not at fault. It makes no sense. So I actually do prefer the directness and the honesty. But if you're not sorry, don't say sorry. If you're sorry, then let me know you're sorry. But if you're not sorry, genuinely not sorry, let me know. Don't lie to me. So I do prefer the Dutch way of communicating. I think I may actually go and be like, oh my God, you guys are so rude. But I don't know. I much prefer that than the UK. The UK is very weird, guys. It's weird.
Als ik weet dat ik fout ben, zeg ik sorry. Ja. Ik ken heel slecht tegen onrecht, maar als ik zeker weet dat ik zelf fout ben, zeg ik echt, ja, dan zeg ik sorry.
This culture trend has a curious historical and practical origin.
The direct communication style is part of the consensus culture. If you look at the history, we have this one common enemy, which is the water. So centuries ago, the people were forced to work together to find solutions for the battle against the water. What they did is sitting around tables and having long discussions and long...
Why do they all look like the same person? That is weird as hell. It's freaking me out. I mean, I know back in these days there were a lot of inbreeding, you know, cousins sleeping with cousins, family members having children. But yeah, they all look exactly the same. It's freaking me out.
Deliberations, and it was needed to be honest about your ideas and your thoughts and your opinions so they could find out a common solution. The other thing is, in order to take all the opinions, ideas seriously, people had to see each other as equal, and that still is. It is deep-rooted and it's still a part of the communication style.
Well, you came up to me once and you said that when you go to a place, a terrace or something, that no one is coming to you.
Yeah.
Right? And you won't step.
I will wait until somebody shows up or I give up and leave.
Yeah, and I will confront them until they come.
Yeah, but that's Dutch.
This Dutch directness...
What was that? I missed that. When someone comes, is she on about in a restaurant? I missed that.
Well, you came up to me once and you said that when you go to a place, a terrace or something, that
a place or a terrace or something,
no one is coming to you.
Yeah.
Right? And you won't step.
I will wait until somebody shows up or I give up and leave.
Yeah, and I will confront them until they come.
Yeah, but that's Dutch.
I think she means like when you go out to maybe a bar or somewhere to eat or something and you're not getting served, she will just confront them and say, excuse me, we haven't been served. I quite like this assertiveness. That's the word. That is the English word. Assertive. Assertive. Assertiveness is when you put yourself forward, you put yourself out there, you make yourself known, you make your opinions and your feelings known, honestly, transparent, like boom, being assertive. And you know what it is? If you're Dutch, you probably do very well in the UK, in the sense of if you move to the UK, in the job sector, you do very well. Why? Because in the UK, people are not direct. People are not assertive. People tend to kind of, you know, don't want to say anything. Whereas you'll just say it and you get things done quicker when you're more assertive. So, hey, more productive when you're assertive.
This Dutch directness can cause translation issues, especially when talking with Brits, who don't always say what they think.
If you have a business proposal and the Englishman or woman says, well, that's very interesting, I will have a look at it, we really translate that, oh, that's interesting, so they are interested. While it could also mean, well, I'm not interested and it's a bad idea. And then the challenge...
Literally. It's the truth. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have a look at it. That could mean that's not that good. I'm probably never going to look at that. But you have to read between the lines. It's frustrating. Honestly, I'm sorry. This is what we're like. You have to read between the lines. Sometimes you actually have to listen to the tone of voice. So if I say, oh, that's interesting. I'll have a look at it. That means I'm never going to look at it. It wasn't interesting. It was crap. It was terrible. You're not going to hear from me. If I say, oh, that's interesting, I'll definitely have a look at that. That means I really liked it. I'm saying pretty much the same thing, but I mean two different things. So yeah, read between the lines. in the UK. It's frustrating.
For Dutch people is to find out what the real meaning of the words is. And we can both speak English, but it doesn't mean that we get the real message. And also, of course, for the people in the UK, it's challenging to not be that shocked because of the directness, because it's meant to be honest and clear, but it's often perceived as being rude and even arrogant.
Do we think that Dutch people need to say sorry more?
Nou, ik zeg meestal, nou dat heb ik niet bedoeld of het spijt me.
Yeah, het spijt me is more serious than sorry. Het spijt me, yeah, it really comes from your heart.
Het spijt me. It involves more. It involves a story, a situation.
Sorry is sorry, but het spijt me, really, really sorry. Only say sorry if you really want to say sorry. Don't say it if you don't mean it.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Perhaps then we can all learn a little more from my culture and use the word sorry more carefully.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's what it's like in the UK. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. But they're not sorry. They're not sorry. You're not sorry. We're a bit, I always say about British people, we're a bit like in between, like yourselves, like Dutch people and Germans, very the more direct Europeans, and Americans who are very indirect, very kind of hello, happy, and just not honest. We're in between. Yeah, it's a strange one in Britain, but yeah, this is very interesting. You don't say sorry. That's good. I can't wait to experience this directness when I come to the Netherlands. I'm either going to love it or I'm going to hate it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I'll see you very soon.